Okay, so practice test C. This is problem number 6. All right. So let's see what we've got. What's your strategy? You've had a few minutes to get started. I need your answer to that.
A Venn diagram.
Yep, a Venn diagram. And how many circles will this Venn diagram have?
3 circles.
3 circles. And we know it has 3 circles because we have pit bulls, labs, and collies going on here. So here we go. Pit bulls, labs, and collies. All right, let's see. We have 40 altogether. Pit bulls are 15, labs are 16, and collies are 22. 6 dogs are all 3, so there's a number I can put in there. 3 are just pit bulls, 1 is just lab, and 5 are only collies. So did you get that far?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, but we still have some empty spaces that we don't know what they are, so we have to figure those out, right?
Yeah.
So you wrote some equations or an equation for each ball.
Yeah.
So you simplified, one of your equations should have been x plus y equals 6 when you cleaned it up. Because x plus y plus 9 is 15. So that simplifies to this. I'm just writing down the simplified ones. You've already gotten started on the problem, so you already have this down. X plus z has to equal 9. And y plus z has to equal 11. So there are my simplified equations. Those are the ones now I have to solve. So did you add these 2 together? To get y minus z equals -3? Right? And then y plus z still equals 11, so did you get y equals 4? Now, once we know y is 4, then it becomes just easy, because this is 13, but it's supposed to be 15, so this will have to be 2. And then that is 9, but it's supposed to be 16, so this must be 7. And then that's supposed to be 22, and it is. So we got it. Now we're ready to answer the questions.
Miss Ford, we've got the 12 dollars in the
What? Oh, well, yeah, there might be some not in the circle. And so you said there's 12 texts? 22, 23, 24. Yeah, there are. There are 12 dogs out there that aren't any of these. All right, here we go. Let's answer the questions. Reach in, grab a dog. What's the probability that he is only lab collie? So only lab collie would be 7 out of 40. Remember, it's a probability question. You might want to bring a highlighter, highlight that word to remind yourself it's a fraction. What's the probability he's not any of them?
3/10.
That would be 12/40ths, which reduces to 3/10 that he's not, who's out here. All right. How many of you got that while you were waiting for me to get here? You got that one all done, all on your own.
I did.
Awesome. Good job. All right, so now we have taken some surveys about whether kids do their homework or not. So this is the data that we collected. Find the probability that a randomly selected student will do her homework. So what am I looking for? Girls who do homework. So girls who do homework, where are they in here? The girls who do homework are right here. So 25 over what? This is a probability question. 75? That would be 1/3. So where did the 75 come from?
All of
That's
them.
all the people in the survey, all together. All right. Now, this is in my little school here. These are my 75 kids. Okay. I want now to apply that to a bigger school with 850 kids. So how many would be expected to not do homework out of a group of 850 kids in another school? Not do homework. So I'm hearing Mamuna up here saying something about, I think you said 34. What is the 34, Mamuna?
The total amount of students.
Those are the kids that don't do homework. They're right here. There's 34 of them that don't do homework. So in my little survey group, 34/75 don't do homework. I want to apply that to this bigger school, so what am I going to do? Multiply by 850, and then I'm going to round off to the nearest student because that's what these are. What is it? 385 students can be expected to not do their homework. Okay? Mikey's singing. 5. What is the probability that Mikey will not sing? What's going to be our strategy with this problem? Gotta do a tree diagram.
I love these.
So now what we have to think about is, what are the two things that are happening in this problem?
He's singing.
He's singing.
Or not.
Or he's singing.
Or he's not singing.
No, that's all one. Singing and not singing is one. What's the other thing?
Weekend.
It's a weekend or a school day. Now, which one are we starting with?
The
For the
school
school
day.
day. We're starting with the school day.
Or we-
So it's either gonna be a school day or it's gonna be a weekend, right? What's the probability that it will be a school day? 5/7. And the probability it'll be a weekend then is 2/7. Now, he's gonna sing or not sing? Since the question is, Mikey will not sing, this has to be at the end of the problem. This is what we are looking for. So this has to be step 2. Alright, so singing on a school day is 0.8. So this is 0.2. Singing on a weekend is 0.92. Watch it. What's this one? 0.08. 0.08.
That's where the fraction.
08. Now, how do I get the answer? I got this picture all drawn. How do I get the answer? I multiply on the branch I want. We want not singing, so we're going to take 5/7 times 0.2, right? And we're going to take 2/7 times 0.08, and we're going to get a number for each of those. And then what happens to those two numbers? They get added. So I need someone to share the final answer. 0.166. I like 4 decimal places. Is it O on the end?
No, I did 3 decimal places.
Okay. We do 4 on all of these. That's how we'll do it on our test. So let's keep consistent. 0.158.
Huh?
Is that it? Are we in agreement with that?
Yeah.
0.1658 as the final answer. Remember, you get an answer up here and you get an answer down here. But we add those together to get our final answer. Alright, we got 30 students in the class. They are solving equations and using their calculator. What's our strategy here?
Venn diagram.
Venn diagram. But this one will only have 2 circles. So we've got equations and we've got calculators. We have 30 students altogether. We got equations are 16 and calculators are 22. And we got 5 that don't like either one. All right, so how many kids are in the circles then? 25. So there's only room for 25 people in here. 25 is all you can have. But how many do you have?
38.
Whoa, that's too many. You only have room for 25. So 13 of them have been counted in both circles, right?
Yes.
Which means there's 3 here
And there's, about.
and 9 over here. So the question is, how many enjoy only the calculator?
9.
So only the calculator would be 9
And there's a hint right here.
students. Alright, now we're gonna choose 4 cards from a standard deck. And again, I would highlight that number. That's important. That means no matter what you're doing, you gotta have 4 cards. So if it says 1 diamond, that's great, but you still need 3 others. Alright, here we go. What's the probability of choosing no clubs? You're gonna grab 4 cards, no clubs. What's that gonna look like?
13. Are there 13? Yeah.
What'd you say? I love it, Sam. Tell me why 39C4. 39 cards that aren't clubs. You are picking all cards that aren't clubs. So what does that mean you're picking? Diamonds, hearts, or spades. There's 13 of each. So you have 39 cards to pick from. This is a probability question though. So what's our denominator? 52C4. Right. So I need someone to type that in for me.
I'm literally writing it.
And what do we come up with?
0.3038.
Wrong.
Oh, dang. Nice. 0.3038.
That's what she said. 0.3038.
And who said she was wrong? Because they're wrong.
You had a headache.
Sam, what'd you get? Okay, good.
Mr. Ford, that hurt me.
All right. 1 king and 3 aces. I wrote your answer down on the board.
I know.
1 king and 3 aces. What's that gonna look like? 4C1. There's 1 king and 1 king and 3 aces. How do I get 3 aces? 43. How many aces are in the deck? 4. There are 4 kings, and I am choosing 1. There are 4 aces, and I am choosing 3. Right?
I'm joking. I'm not sick.
Honey, you do whatever it is you're trying to pick. Don't memorize stuff. You need to pick 3 aces. How many aces are in the deck? There's 4. That's why there's no 48 in this problem. I'm not picking from 48 things. I'm picking 1 king and 3 aces. There's 4 kings, there's 4 aces. That's it. That's what I'm picking. All right, who got an answer to this one? This was gonna be pretty small.
0.00005.
So it came out in scientific notation?
Yeah.
So what did it come out in scientific equation? 5 point whatever times 10 to the what?
-5.
-5, yep, that would be right then, so 0.00005. If we were rounding off to the nearest 10,000, then we would have to make it 0.0001. If we're going to the nearest 10,000. All right, at least 3 hearts. At least 3 hearts. Now, what does that mean? It's a 4-card hand.
3 hearts, 1
3
other.
hearts and 1 other card, or 4 hearts. So 3 hearts and 1 other card, or I could get all 4 hearts. All right, so how many hearts in the deck? How many hearts?
13.
13, and I'm picking 3 of them. How many other cards in the deck? 39, and I am picking 1 of them, and this is multiplied because it's this and this. So here's 3 out of the 13 and 1 out of the 39. Or we could get all 4 hearts, which would look like 13C4. That's all 4 hearts. And then we have to divide the whole thing by 52C4 because this is still a probability question. Right? All right, let's type that one in. Please be sure you hit equals after you get your numerator all typed in. And then divided by.
I got 0.0438.
0.0438. Confirmation somewhere?
I got that.
You got that too?
Where's your calculator?
She's so dirty.
All right. Now the last one, we have a frequency table. And we need to find the mean. This one's got a few more in it. Let's see. All right, so here's our frequency table, and we're gonna find the mean. So we know what that means, right?
The average.
That means I have to add them all up and divide by however many I have. Now, what am I adding up? Be careful. You're adding up 3 3s, 2 5s, 1 6, and so on. All right, so tell me what you get when you add up all the data points in this table. What? Solomon says 138. Is that true? So 3 3s, 2 5s, 1 6, 5 9s, and so on adds up to 138. Now, we're doing a mean. So that means we have to divide by however many we've got. Well, we've got 3 of these and 2 of these and 1 of these. So doesn't this tell me how much I've got? How many I've got?
17.
So that would be 17. So your mean, that's all these added up right here. What is it? 8.11? Is that right? Type that in right?
Oh, so yeah.
8.12?
No, just.
Right, Solomon? 8.12? Look at the thing after the second one.
Right above, so it
Okay.
helps you out.
All right, and that is it. So now,
Make sure like not get this
Yep.
more.
let me see what time it is first.